What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to go put some fertilizer and some lime out at the spot, the little kill plot I call the rut stand. It's supposed to rain this evening. We had a fail on that plot. I think it was basically just because of the soil conditions. It was too hard. The soil was really hard and rocky, about 3 inches down. So we went back in there. Matt went in there this last week and tilled it all up. So now we're going to put a bunch of lime and some fertilizer out before the rain, and then we're going to replant it. Not today, but I have a fall mix I'm going to put out there probably in the middle of September. Also, one other thing I want to talk about is cameras, right? So I hear a lot of people talking about wind and putting cameras and stuff out, and something that I started doing a few years back is I wanted to know when my does were getting bred. I wanted to know when the majority of them does are in heat and getting bred. So started putting my cameras out in the end of April, first week of May, because you figure that your does are going to carry them fawns for 200 days, 201 days, whatever it is. And then them fawns are going to stay hid for about 3 weeks before they get up and move. So once you start seeing them on camera, when you start seeing them fawns on camera, the first day you see them, and you can figure to take back about 6.5 months, add another 3 weeks or so for the 3 weeks that they're just going to stay hid before they start moving around with their mom. You figure about 7 months and a week. You do that, backtrack them dates, and you know when the majority of your does are bred. So what I've found out is generally for here where we're hunting, the first week of December is when the most of our does are getting bred. And that's all based off of when I start seeing fawns on camera. Now, how do I see them fawns on camera? I put corn out. Uh-oh. That's terrible. I fed corn to deer in the summertime. Man, I don't care about that nonsense. I need something out. My goal as a hunter is to figure out everything I can find out about them deer. Finding out when the majority of my does are in heat is a major key to success to being in the woods during that week. That's when the does are going to be in heat. That's when the bucks are going to be trolling and going crazy. So the best thing, I don't care what you put out there, there's nothing you're going to put out there that deer are going to choose to eat more than corn. They love it. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. Now, you don't have to feed it all summer, but you definitely want to feed it, or I do, until I get them does on camera with them baby deer. Because as soon as they smell corn in the woods, they're coming to it. I don't care if they got to jump a building, cross a crane track, swim the ocean, whatever it is. If there's corn in them woods, them deer will come to it. So I'm going to use corn to get my count of deer, see how many deer I got in the area, see how many bucks I got, and see how many does I got, and find out when them does are bred. That's just me. You guys can put out whatever you want, but that's what works best for me. Put your cameras out early. Don't worry about the bucks growing horns. Worry about when them first baby fawns show up. Count back your time, your 200 days for the gestation period, and then add about 3 weeks for the time that they're going to stay hidden. And you can come almost pinpoint the date that they got bred. And you can research it. You can look online. Look at all the whitetail research facilities, and they will tell you that the does come in heat almost to the day at the same time every single year. You figure that out, and you know when your bucks are going to be trolling around. So we're going to ride out here to this food plot, and I'll catch back up to you when we get there.